So I downloaded Hinge. I got back on it. I've been on it for like a day right now. And I matched with this guy that I know I've seen him on Hinge before, like when I've gone on it in the past. So we were like messaging each other like a bit on there. His name's Josh. He is 2 years younger than me. He looks pretty good. So I'm kind of just like, I'm always like apprehensive then because I'm like, what's your problem? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you have a girl? Especially if you look good, you know? But, I told him I'm like going to this Jimmy Buffett festival next weekend. And mind you, because he was like, he lives 2 hours away from me. He lives in Michigan. I live in Ohio. Okay. He was like, well, I guess I'm coming to Cleveland. I'm like, yeah, right. Like, I can't even get dates with guys that live like 15 minutes away. You know, people don't ever go through with it. So today is Saturday. Okay. He asked me what I'm doing next weekend. I said I'm going to this Jimmy Buffett festival. I'm like, you should come. He's like, all right, I'll be there. So then we exchanged numbers. We're like texting a bit. I told him, I sent him the information about the festival, and he was like, sweet. Like, what kind of attire should I wear? I told him also, like, this is something I do with like my aunt and my cousins. So you're going to kind of meet my family too a little. And he was like, all right, I'm down with that. Like, I'm not worried. And then I was like, also, you should know I have a 5-year-old son and I want to have more kids and I'm about like a family life. You know what I mean? Like, I want that in my life. So if you're not about that, then don't, like, we shouldn't continue this because I don't need to just be fucking around. Like, if you don't want to like be more settled down and like trying to like build with someone, then please stop. And he was like, oh, I'm about that too. You know what I mean? It just sounded right. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay. We're gonna see if we actually make it to next Saturday on this date. Will I ever meet this guy? Or is this just another waste of my time? We're gonna see. So today's Saturday. I have literally 1 week till now. We stopped chatting with each other around like 4 o'clock. It's like 7:30 right now. I'm about to go out with my friends. We'll see if he even texts me again tonight. That'll be like a big cue. But we're not like overly texting, which is honestly, it's kind of a good thing. Like, I mean, I don't really like texting all day anyway. But I want to see if he's ever thinking about me or if this is like legit or just like he's just love bombing me. So, stay tuned and I'll let you know what happens. Day 2. I wake up to a text from Josh this morning at about 8:30 in the morning saying, how was your evening? He never texted me last night when I was out, which is fine. I mean, there was nothing really to say. He knew I was like out with my friends. He asked me like how my evening was. Tells me he went to a steakhouse with his uncle last night and then he was in bed by 10. And I'm like, okay, like cool, like sounds fun. You know, he sends me another selfie of him with sunglasses on. And I mean, he looks good in sunglasses, okay? So then I'm like, send me a picture without your sunglasses. And he does, and not as cute. Like, I don't know what exactly it is. Like, his eyes aren't, I'm not gonna lie, his eyes are not really anything special. Maybe like his face shape, like, I don't know. It was just kind of like, like, you clearly know that you look better with glasses on, like with sunglasses on. But I guess it is what it is. It's not like, I don't want to like be like, oh my God, that's so like silly. I just gotta see. Okay. Like, cause now I guess it's like my perception of him, because of course I immediately put him on this like pedestal because I'm like, oh my God, he's hot, he's telling me what I want to hear, like he's immediately like up here on like my radar. It lowered down. I like put him more at a more realistic standpoint. So from there, I asked him when the last time he was in a relationship was. He said it was a year ago. They were together 2 years, but she drank too much and then they broke up. Mind you, he's only 37. He just turned 37. So, like, I'm 39 and I get, like, it's not that much of an age gap, but I don't know how much of a life experience he really, really has. It's like, you know, being a mother will make you grow pretty fast. I'll tell you that. So, our maturity levels might be a little bit different. I'm not cutting him off yet, but, like, ew. He also, like, isn't asking me anything about me. Like, he's not trying to get to know me, which I don't like. I asked him, like, do you drive a truck? Because it looked like the pictures he's sending me, it looks like he's in a truck. He was like, yeah, you know, we asked, like, what color. He told me, like, F-150, a white one. I was like, that's nice. Like, you're a hot guy. I assumed you had that truck. You know what I mean? Or you had a truck like that. I said, that fits you nicely. Sorry, this little dog of mine is trying to run away. You're so crazy. I asked about his truck. You know, I was just trying to be, like, nice about it. I'm like, yeah, that fits nicely for you. I asked him when his birthday is. It's like I'm doing all the asking. Like, he's not trying to get to know me. And I'm kind of like, ugh. I get, like, you know, it's Sunday. It's Father's Day. Like, he's probably busy and stuff. So, I mean, I guess he's, like, still kind of texting me. But the fact that, like, he's going to come to town, supposedly, and spend the day with me, at least just the day with me at this music festival, which is, like, my favorite thing. So, in my head, I'm like, do I really want to ruin my favorite event by, like, having this guy there that I don't necessarily know if I like or not? I don't know. Let's just say, like, the connection isn't, like, growing, and there has to be something there. So I'll give it, like, another day or two. I think I need to, like, FaceTime him and see what he really looks like, and then see if he tries putting more effort in. Otherwise, I'm just, like, I'm going out and having my own fun. I'm not going to go to an event like this that I really like, where I could be single and, like, meet someone instead of, like, entertaining this guy who's going to cockblock me in case I do want to meet someone. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Like, I'm not feeling the energy or the effort from him. So, I will report back, and we'll go from there. Day 2. Another thing, it's like, is this guy think he's gonna stay over in my house, like, when he comes into town? Because, like, I don't know you, bro. So I'm not gonna have you stay at my house. I have a child too. You know what I mean? I'm not, like, bringing you to my house. So are you, like, gonna get a hotel? Like, are you gonna get? It's like, so are you gonna get a hotel? Because I don't know what you think. I don't know you. You could be a serial killer. Of course, day 3, we're not talking. I'm not talking to that man anymore. That ended yesterday. We chatted a little in the morning. I made, like, a little video about it. Then I texted him later because I'd asked him his birthday. I asked him about his past relationships. And he told me, but he never was, like, asking anything back. I was like, okay. So I texted him. I'm like, I don't really feel like you're trying to get to know me. Like, your questions are pretty bland. You know what I mean? Like, what you're asking is like, hey, how you doing? Like, how was your night? Like, what are you up to? Like, you don't know me. Like, why are you casually talking to me? You know what I mean? Like, buddy. So I told him that, and then he gets defensive, of course, because these men don't want to take any sort of accountability for how they're treating a woman. He's like, oh, well, I don't need to, like, hear your whole life story via text. Okay. Well, like, you clearly don't want to get to know me at all then. Even though 2 days ago you were like, oh, I'm going to drive 2 hours and go to this music festival with you and your family. Like, come on. Come on. Done. Goodbye, Josh from Michigan. Goodbye. Okay. You weren't that cute without the sunglasses anyway. But still, like, this is, like, the issue. I go back on my Hinge after that. I'm scrolling through. I feel so fucking dumb. Every guy is the same. Every guy either has a picture with a fish or a picture with a dog, or a picture of them with a bunch of their guys. So like, I don't know who's who. And always the first picture honestly does look pretty good. And then you go to the next and you're like, who is this? Like, who's this guy? Literally. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. So, yeah, I deleted Hinge because I give up from that. I'm not seeing anyone. I don't want to have another texting date. These guys do not know what they want. I had like last week, literally was on Hinge for 3 days, okay? I did have another guy who we exchanged numbers, and he was like, let's get together. He's 48, okay? Lives closer to me. But that I gave him my number like the same day I gave that guy Josh my number, which was like 3 days ago. And he was took like hours to text me back. And then last night he literally texted me at 11:18 at night and was like, hey, like, sorry I had to like do this and this for work all day. Like, how was your day? And I'm like, I'm about to go to bed. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you texting me at night, like, trying to have a conversation? Honestly, I'm normally in bed even earlier than that. So I'm just like, fuck this, delete, blocked, like, you're not in my realm anymore, like, what is wrong with these men? These are not young guys either. These are older men. 37, 47, 48, 44, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand, like, why... Like, these guys can't take any sort of accountability. They have no responsibility. They're just like, la-di-da. They just don't care. Like, their effort's so minimal. It's sad. So, done with the dating now. I'm going to this music festival, a Jimmy Buffett music festival on Saturday. So, who knows? I'm always optimistic. Maybe I'll meet someone there. But I'm going to be with, like, my cousins who are like giant firefighters. So I doubt any guy is really going to talk to me, but you know, you never know.